All right, trying to use this orientation. How is this thing telling me no internet connection? Am I on the wrong? So let me just do Instagram here and see if it works. Someone says you're live. Yes, I am. Oh, I'm just trying to. I'm not at home, so I'm using the Wi-Fi outside. So, Amara, have you paid? I haven't seen the receipt. Oh, I don't know. My old iPhone is not coming on at all. I want to talk about Destiny helpers. I don't understand why this particular phone is having issues. Maybe because it's iPhone 8 is old. All the other iPhone 13 and the other ones are working, but you see, for the for the YouTube, you guys are enjoying. I'm using Z Fold 4, the latest Z Fold. Mad. That's what I'm using for you guys. So your own is going to be clear. Is TikTok people. So Facebook is on my iPhone 11 Pro. Maybe I should use this. I don't want to use this. Maybe I should use it for TikTok. Let me see if TikTok will even come up on it. Okay. Paid. Yeah. Okay. Let me see if I can do TikTok on this phone real quick. Oh, is it TikTok that does just not want to? Okay, TikTok is working. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna use my 11 Pro, sorry, my 13 Pro for, sorry guys, sorry, I'm just trying to fix all the phones. Okay, so there's TikTok. Now there's no Instagram. Hey, Instagram, oh, I'll use my S20 for Instagram. So that way everybody's happy. Okay. Instagram. Let me move this here like this and put Instagram here. Oh, sugar. And I didn't mean to talk about anything sweet. All right, I want to talk about the stupidity that has evolved in Christianity, and it's called the Destiny Helper Doctrine. Okay? All right. Live. Okay. All right, so Instagram is now live. Sorry guys, I didn't wave because I'm trying to figure this out. Okay. All right. YouTube, how are you people doing? Okay, let me wave. Facebook, how are you people doing? All right, quite a lot of interesting stuff to talk about today, so just work with me. We are all going to have fun. Instagram still hasn't come on. Android is very good for YouTube. Amazing, but when it comes to Instagram, Android struggles. I don't know why. Android struggles. Can you guys read me? Please be commenting so I can know you can read me. Hello, brother Shubo. How are you doing? I'm on TikTok. Am I live? TikTok doesn't seem to work. Oh. I mean, these people's network does not support TikTok. All right, let us talk about this very important phenomenon called the destiny helper. Okay, let's talk about this. You see, poverty is an anomaly. Poverty will synchronize your mind with foolishness. Have you ever, when you get a new car, maybe a new car like a Mercedes or a Range or even the new Toyotas, I'm sure they all have them, and you get into the car, you can pair your Bluetooth. You can pair your Bluetooth with the car, right? So your Bluetooth now work, your phone, you'll be playing a song from your phone, the song will be playing on your what you call it? Sorry. The TikTok will not work, and then it will now be giving you other people's TikTok. As in, I'm so angered. Resume. Okay. So let's see if it's not coming live. Okay. So you see, foolishness and poverty always go hand in hand. Many people try to escape from poverty desperately. Let me tell you something here. The more you try to escape from poverty, the deeper you will fall into it, especially when you are going about it desperately. Let me give you an example of people trying to escape poverty desperately. You sell your child. You marry into a rich home. Oh, let me just marry this person. Me and my family will escape from poverty. You do something brash like you carry a band or a legal substance across a border. You do yahoo. You understand? You defraud people, all to escape poverty. Poverty is a state of mind. How true is that? 150% true. Poverty is not your situation. 90% of the time, it's your mindset. Because when you are poor and you allow yourself to subscribe to the ideologies of poverty, of radical poverty escape, you will always be poor. You see, a poor man knows how to save pennies and enter problem. I know people who will go and save 5,000 naira only for them to enter 30,000 naira problem. And in their mind, they are doing well. I don't know if there's anyone I'm connecting to with this today. So when you come with these mindless doctrines such as destiny helper. Sorry, let me try to load this 417. When you come up with all these doctrines like destiny helper, you realize that in poor countries, when poverty has been weaponized, anything is a doctrine. Anything is a doctrine. Let me break it down to you here. There's no such thing as a destiny helper. Do you know what destiny means? It means you are destined to do something. You can't change destiny. For those of you that believe in it, you can't. You can't alter. You think by shouting on top of a mountain, your destiny will change. Whoever fed you that nonsense? If it changes, then it was not your destiny. Your destiny cannot be helped. It's your destiny. Anything that happens to you, good or bad, according to the doctrine of destiny, was meant to be. Hello? That's why it's called destiny. Can we define what destiny is? It's just that this phone is not. And I really, okay, before we hook up to TikTok, let's do destiny. Destiny meaning. The events that will necessarily happen to a particular person or thing in the future. She was unable to control her own destiny. The hidden power believed to control future events. The belief in destiny. So if something is your destiny, ain't nobody can help it. If listen, a house collapses and 200 people are inside the house and one person goes out of the house just before it collapses, that person was not destined to be in the house in the first place. Now, let's imagine that person was called by someone, and because he didn't want to shout in the building, he went outside. They will now believe that that person that called you is your destiny helper. It doesn't work like that. Don't let Pentecostalism wind you up to being more silly than you are by default. Listen, the fact that you grew up in Nigeria already sublets you to silliness. Whether you like it or not, whether you accept it or not, growing in Nigeria alone na problem. Whether you won't believe am or not, your mother will tell you, oh, pray for destiny helper, destiny helper, destiny helper. Let me tell you, the fact that your mother had 8 children and your father did not go to school or have a successful business is already the problem of your destiny. You see, you are born with it. Now, people have strokes of luck. Yesterday, I was with my friend Chris. We're going out for dinner. So I told Amarachi and Yella to book Ubers because we're many. So, and in the hotel, to get a parking space, I spent almost 2 hours going back and forth trying to get a parking space where they will not scratch my car. And I don't want to shout, so I was able to finally get a parking space. So I didn't want to lose the parking space, so we just got Uber, no need for shout. Now, Yella got her Uber in 2 minutes. Amarachi's internet was down. So Amarachi kept struggling with it. At the point I was getting upset. I'm like, Amarachi, what's wrong with you? That Yella has gotten her Uber. Get an Uber too. Daddy, my internet, can I use the Wi-Fi? Meanwhile, the Wi-Fi that I'm struggling with to get my devices on so we can work. You understand? So eventually, Amarachi was able to get an Uber. By the time we went downstairs from the top floor in the hotel, Amarachi's Uber was already there. Yella is now on the phone shouting to her Uber, where are you now? The Uber that she got first. You see, and it explained something to me. You see, life has a way of playing out situations. There is a way where the fact that you came first, and the Bible says it, the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong. The fact that Yella was able to call her Uber first did not mean we're seated in Amarachi's Uber waiting for Yella's Uber that they called first, because the guy got to the hotel and couldn't find his way around. So I made a note to my friend Chris. I was like, look at the way this thing played out. I was almost shouting at Amarachi for not getting an Uber on time and wasting time, and she was telling me it was her phone. Meanwhile, by the time we got downstairs, that Uber that she did not get on time was already there. Then the one that got the Uber since the Uber didn't show up for about 10 minutes after we already got the first one. So life has a way. It's called life happens. Now, in paganism, there's a way of manipulating these events. It doesn't happen in Christianity. God did not give anybody the power to manipulate the future. God did not give any human the power to manipulate the future. Sorry, I'm really struggling with TikTok. I had only 3 people watching, and that's impossible, not with the way my TikTok is. Minimum, you have like 30 people watching. So it's because we're going back and forth. Let me relaunch the live, go live. Sadly, because they came and the TikTok was going back and forth, they left. So, you see, there's a way in paganism. If you ask your village idols, there's a way they do it. Listen, it's not everything you can carry from paganism and come and put it in Christianity. There is no way, no Christian doctrine where the future is manipulated. Oh, you will go and read something from the Old Testament that said, win. My problem with the Old Testament is if you submit yourself to the Old Testament, submit yourself fully to the Old Testament. And trust me, the Old Testament has many demerits. None of you can live through the 613 laws of Moses. So when you are quoting Isaiah, understand who Isaiah was talking to. There's something I tell people. Imagine you are in a court and the judge is about to sentence somebody. And the judge gets up, let me look for somebody and say, okay, Otumba Seafood. And the judge gets up and says, Otumba Seafood, you are hereby sentenced to 2 months in prison. Is the judge talking to everybody in the court? Yes. But who is the message for? Are they going to carry the whole court and put them for 2 months? That's how the Bible is. Sometimes the Bible is talking to one specific person in a specific instance. It is not a general message. It's not general market. You need to be able to identify, okay, in this particular instance was because just imagine the first person they say, Otumba Seafood, you are sentenced to 2 months in prison. Then the next person, Fab Natural Beauty, comes in and she, after her case, they say, Fab Natural Beauty, you are hereby given 2 million naira damages. Do you think they are going to give 2 million naira damage to everybody? Imagine a reporter there sitting down. Is he going to get 2 million naira? That message was specific for that person. So you need to start reading scripture with proper understanding so you can differentiate between a specific message and a general message. In Christianity, Christ does not disturb himself with altering people's destiny. He didn't do it when he was with us on earth, and he did not promise it as doctrine. Don't let anybody fool you into falsehood. Oh, Father, let my destiny helper locate me. You know, the only thing that needs to locate you is sense. And sense has moved away from most of us. People are saying people should be praying to be destiny helpers. Listen, there's no such thing as destiny helpers. Help somebody and move on. Listen, if somebody is not destined to be helped, you cannot help him. You've not heard there's something we used to say in Ibadan when we were growing up. He said, you know Jack and the Beanstalk? They said, to teach Jack in Jack and the Beanstalk, Bajo Lori Burukuni, Ati ko àwọn ẹwà yẹn fún girlfriend. Let me explain to you. They say if Jack and the Beanstalk, you know how Jack and the Beanstalk happened? He went to sell his cow in the market and collected beans, magic beans, and he planted the bean, and his mother threw the beans out, and then the beans grew to the heavens. Abi? Very good. Now, my Ibadan people say if Jack in Jack and the Beanstalk had bad head or the buruku, as he collect the beans, if I go give her to a girlfriend, or if I could sell the cow, collect the money, go house, go chop. His life was structured like that. That is why he was able to sell. He was at the market at the right time. Let me tell you, if you are not meant to be somewhere at a certain time, if you fast forward it, you just get yourself into trouble. That's why it's called your destiny. Now, in paganism, I'm not going to rule this out. In paganism, there is a proper structure for destiny manipulation. It does not exist in Christianity, and it does not exist in Islam. There is no room for manipulation of destiny. As a matter of fact, in Islam, they say if you talk about destiny too much, you will offend God. So Muslims don't like talking about destiny because they don't understand. Let me tell you something here. Focus on being a good person. Focus on fixing yourself. Focus on helping others. That is all. Let me break something down to you here. Abroad, nobody thinks of destiny helper. You miss a job, you get a better job. Another job. Maybe not such a good job. You get another job. In Nigeria, for you to get a job, you need a destiny helper. In Nigeria, for you to make money, you need a destiny helper. Abroad, you don't need any destiny helper. You just need to, like Oprah Winfrey says, opportunity meets preparedness. Are you prepared for your opportunity? Do you know how many of you, opportunity meets you every day, but you're ill prepared? Every day you walk out of your house, you run into an opportunity, but you are ill prepared. Nobody can help your destiny. You are lost. Please share the message on TikTok if you're watching. I struggled very hard to get this on TikTok, and please send some love and some stars from TikTok. Let me know you guys are here in the building. You see, poverty, Omoalini poverty. Poverty is an Omoali. If you are not Yoruba, let somebody define Omoali for you. We need to start moving away from this poverty mentality. Let me tell you something here. There are many people who I'm blessed to have met. People like the Black Mentor, even though right now he's quarreling with Wilfred, and I love the two of them. It's just that the two of them know they like hear word. They're stubborn, dying. But I'm closer to Black Mentor because Black Mentor is always on my live, always supporting, always doing one or two things. You understand? So I've tried to stay out of the quarrel, and I pray to God. I've tried to break peace. I know right now they are both angry, so it's hard to break peace. I also love Wilfred. He's a lovely guy too. It's just that, men, let me not go into their matters. Let's pray for them and pray that there will be peace. You see, Black Mentor met me, liked me, worked with me. He had what to give. I have what to sell. You understand? There's some people who I'm useless to. I'm useless to you because what I have, you don't need, and what you have, I have no need for. And this happened with my ex-wife. My ex-wife, I've said this many times on this live. My ex-wife will look at me normally and say, "Your name does not open doors for me." And she didn't lie about it. She was cut out for oil and gas, or that's what she wanted to do then. I don't know what she's doing now. I was cut out for media, entertainment. There's nothing I could do. She used to say it spitefully, but each time she said it spitefully, it didn't really pain me because, in all honesty, I thought about it. I remember when my former boss, Chris, called me one day and said, "Can't you help your wife get a job? Don't you know all these people?" And I tried. I couldn't. No matter how hard I tried, I just couldn't. We're not cut out of the same cloth. And she didn't understand me. I'll give you an example. There was a time when she called me and said I should host an event and bring broadcasters together. Blah, 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 blah. That if I don't do it, other people will do it, or I'll feel bad about it. And I was looking at her, first of all, I have the coordination plans of a cricket. I cannot coordinate a plate of noodles to be shared among 5 people. And we mess it up. Now me say I want to organize broadcasters event. Where do I want to start from? I don't know how to chase investors. I don't know. It's not my talent. So when she said it, it made sense to me then that it would be nice to do this thing. But it was not part of my ability or capability. And she said it to me once, passing. Now look, so somebody now got this thing together. So they now invited me. I now attended. When I now went back home, she was now like, "This could have been you. I told you this 2 years ago." I said, "Yeah, you told me." I didn't say anything. I just kept quiet. "Yeah, you told me, but it's like me telling you to go and buy an aeroplane. Where are you going to see the money to buy the aeroplane from? You think aeroplane is BMW that you walk into Coscharis and tell them you point at the one you like?" Solomon Bucci, bless you, bro. Bless you. That's my brother. Solomon Bucci. I don't wear face cap like, okay, they wear normal cap. So, like I was saying, she didn't understand my destiny. She didn't understand my calling. She didn't understand my purpose. And she gave good advice, but advice that was not meant for me. When I got to taste buds, on the other hand, everything just gelled. Black Mentor, I don't talk about you. See, these last 3 people, Black Mentor, Nwakali, in fact, 4 people, Being Real George, and an adorable me. I love these people. They are very good people. They are great people. Just watch out for them. So, like I was saying, it doesn't mean my ex was bad. She was just bad for me, just like I was also bad for her. When I met Taste Buds, we work everything together. Taste Buds and I literally run the Free Nation. Somebody say, when they called you, did they call her? To be all honest, the calling is upon my life. But the moment I am called, my spouse is coordinating my life. If my spouse does not give me a good home, I cannot answer anybody's call, including God. Let me break it down to you cleverly and clearly. If I do not have peace in my home, I can't, because God go to call you, go to tell God, say, wait, make I settle the house first. If you get bad house, as in God go call you, go put God for call waiting. Hello? So many of you, God is on call waiting because of the situations you are dealing with. Your career is on call waiting. God is on call waiting. Your promotion is on call waiting because of the situations you have found yourselves in. Look at Black Mentor, for instance. One day, Black Mentor was buying stars. As he was buying stars, his wife was buying stars. The two of them, praka, 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 praka. As Black Mentor is like this, you go register your wife. You say, you go do this work. Go learn this thing. Now, Black Mentor, they run real estate company. Now, your wife, they buy the real estate. Family. Tomorrow now, they go say in wife, now in destiny helper. That's not true. His wife was prepared to meet the opportunity the Black Mentor presented. Taste Buds is a chef. Me, I'm a, what is it called? Media personality. We have a great relationship. She was looking for a husband that will have time for her. Me, I'm also looking for a wife that will have time for me. I'm not looking for much money. Don't get me wrong. There's another message I always preach. Know your hellfire. Understand your hellfire. Is a message I'm going to still preach over and over again. Know what you cannot take. Me, I like to sleep in the morning. I work better at night. So sometimes I close. The other day, PT sent me a message that he freeze. I wanted to talk to you at 3 a.m. and I saw you were still live. I just went to bed. So, okay, me that finished live at 3 a.m. Which time do I want to wake up in the morning? I can't wake up with you at 6 a.m. I can't. Even if I wake up at 10 a.m., I still have not gotten enough sleep. Because at that 3 a.m., I'm first going to shower, go and eat something light, maybe drink something, finally struggle my way to bed. So I'm probably in bed earliest at 4:35. If I'm in bed at 4:30, I do 5.5 hours. If I'm in bed at 5, I do only 5 hours of sleep that night. So I love that working time. It works perfectly for me. I don't like early morning work that will require me. I'll grumble through it. When I was working in Cool FM, I hated it. To wake up in the morning and go to work at 8 a.m. with sleep in my eye. Let me tell you what I used to do. I used to resume work at 8:30. Now, you have to clock in at that 8:30. 8:15 is when I set my alarm. So I just set my alarm like this. I just jump into the shower. Shower, 10-minute shower. My clothes are there waiting. I just jump inside my clothes, run and go and clock in by 8:30. So, me, I don't want too much money. I like the good things of life, but I don't want too much money. So, if that money is going to affect my sleep, leave the money. I want to have time for my spouse. There are many careers in this life that deny you time with your spouse. Football is one of them. Football is so blessed. You will make money, you will meet people, you'll be people's legends, you retire early. But I cannot do it. I cannot keep my family and be waiting for it. I'm not saying it's bad, though. Football is amazing. Like so I said, know your hellfire. For me to spend time away from my family and I'm making money is hellfire. Nwakalichi did not vex. The money is very good. But that time for me is very bad. There are some people that are enjoying both hellfire. You are staying away from your family and you don't have the money. Now on I be hell fire because you are getting the worst of both worlds. And there are some people who are getting all the money. There may be football agents who really don't have to play the ball and do all the thing, and they still have time for their family. They are getting the best of both worlds. But if there were a compromise, money will be the one that we bend. There are so many opportunities I got when I was younger in life that I could have made more money, but I did not want to be away from my family. My mental health is as important as my financial health. Hallelujah. My mental health is as important as my financial health. Because if you are financially healthy and not mentally healthy, you will struggle. There's some people who don't know how to, they marry wives, the kind of wives they marry just need them to give me money. Just give me money, take care of your children, let them go to the best schools, let me go to spa, let me have my work, So if they don't see you for 3 months in a row, if they don't see you for 3 months in a row, how are you doing, bro? Sorry, wrong chat. So, like I was saying, there's some people who can handle it very well. I can't. Fab said, na church, na still like church we do, even though not be fully church. So what am I trying to say is understand your strengths, understand your weaknesses. As you walk around in life, you will meet people. Let me give you an example. Everybody wonders, Daddy Freeze, why are you close to Pastor Toby? Pastor Toby and I met randomly. The person that introduced me to Pastor Toby, I don't talk to the person again. Pastor Toby, I'm not sure he still talks to the person. It was random. When I started talking to him, I liked the first thing he told me, the first conversation we had. I said, Daddy Freeze, I don't believe in tithe. I don't believe in seed. I don't believe in this. I know this is what you preach, and I agree with those things. That's how we first became friends. So I remember then, every once in a 3 months, I'll just send him a message. Pastor Toby, how are you doing? Just checking up on you. Hope you are well. Then he will reply, I thought of reaching out to you, blah, 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 blah. So that's what. Then gradually we started talking more. There were things I would say, he would reach out to me and say, oh, Daddy Freeze, I love what you just said, blah, 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 blah. Then there's sometimes you disagree, you say, Daddy Freeze, this thing you said, look at it like this, look at it like this, look at it like this, look at it like this. So, of course, when I was going to the UK, someone that I've been having conversations with, it was only normal that we will see. When I went to the UK and saw him, not this trip, the last trip, we had already bonded on the phone. He liked the same kind of things I like. He likes, like, I'm wearing a Cartier watch. I mean, I don't know how to buy fake things. So if you see anything on my body, that's why if they dash me cloth, if I don't know who dash me, I don't go wear them. I go dash another person. I fit faint if you see fake for my body. And I have many friends, all of you. I don't want to start to they call on a name. All of you wear sabi wear fake, and I stand for our body. Please, if you are coming to meet me, don't wear fake Rolex, don't wear fake Hublot, because I'll call you out one day. One day I'll be in a bad mood. I'll say, why are you wearing this fake shit? I'll call you out. I don't like fake anything. Papa, if you know if you buy brand new original, buy used one. Go Balogun. Where did they say bend down? Go buy at least now the used original. Let me give you an example. There's so many watches that if you are looking for right now, they use this double the price of the brand new, because the brand new, what am I telling you? Simply Vic is not here today. We saw a used Rolex Daytona for £30,000. The brand new is £10,000, but you have to wait for a minimum of 1 year. So person will buy that second hand one. You go tell me say you no buy watch. He buy better watch back. They use this 3 times more expensive than the brand new. Same thing with Ferrari. Brand new is $350,000. The F8, they stopped production. They produced only for 1 year. Second hand is $550,000, $200,000 extra for a motor person don't use. When you enter luxury goods, the normal say you use Kia 3 months, you won't sell them. you go sell at half price. It doesn't work like that in Rolls Royce, so it doesn't work like that in Ferrari. Let me even mess with you. Let me tell you how useless Ferrari is. Ferrari has banned Justin Bieber, Floyd Mayweather, and Kim Kardashian from buying their products. That means if Floyd Mayweather buys a Ferrari, it is second hand. You cannot buy a brand new. No Ferrari, any Ferrari dealer that sells a brand new Ferrari to Mayweather will lose his license. That's how Ferrari is. They don't send you. You have money. That's you and your father's business. When you buy a Ferrari, you cannot resell it within 1 year. As in when you buy it, you are signing contract with them on top of your money. What did Kim Kardashian do? She modified her Ferrari. They banned her. Justin Bieber modified this Ferrari, but you cannot modify it. If you modify it, let them know. Same thing with Rolex. You modify the Rolex. Let me tell you something. With this Cartier watch, it came with a diamond-like carbon bezel, just this black thing on top of it. It always got scratched. So I ordered an aftermarket one. Almost the same price, but this time it was made out of ceramic. Do you know that if I want to send this watch for servicing, I have to remove this aftermarket, this black part on top with the numbers, and put the original one, or else they will not return my watch. Something as small as that. You alter their watch. You put one diamond, they will seize the watch. Rolex will crush it. Some will remove the diamonds, put them in a bag, and send you your watch, and send you that. What Cartier will not crush the watch. What they will do is they will remove this thing, put their own that always gets scratched, and bill me for it. Someone said, I like Michael Kors wristwatches. I love Michael Kors wristwatches too. If that's what you can afford, and if it is original, buy it. So, back to my story before I get distracted. My lovely friend watching on TikTok, God bless you. You see, so when I met Pastor Toby know me my mate for watch. I just make mouth. You see Pastor Toby at the gentle. You see like 5 Richard Mille. Then Rolexes. Pastor Toby know to get Rolex. 9 boys get, everybody around him wears a Rolex. I don't know how he managed it. Everybody around him, to the smallest person, go wear. If last that Rolex could be stainless steel, but they go wear it. So we had a lot to talk about. Aside, when we sit down, we talk about gospel, maybe 30. We speak a lot about the gospel. Yesterday night, he was giving me an education on the UK Pentecostal scene. We're on the phone till like 2 a.m. I called him at about 12:45. We're on the phone for till 2 a.m. At a point I was dozing off, but the gist was sweet. You know? So we had a lot in common. Now, it is obvious that someone like Pastor Toby will work with someone like me. We have a conversation. Sometimes it's not about luxury things. Someone like Simply Vic. Simply Vic understands the gospel. He is like me in many ways. We will blend. If there's an opportunity for Simply Vic that I can give him, he's prepared. If there's an opportunity from him that I can get, I'm prepared. Because we walk in the same line. Look at someone like Black Mentor. The first day I billed Black Mentor 1 million naira. I said, Black Mentor, you want to come to my life? It's 1 million naira. Since then, Black Mentor has come to my life like 8 times. And I tell him every time, I say, Black Mentor, I will never give you discount. You're my guy. I love you. I will never give you discount. Because I want our working relationship. He knows how to use it to maximize himself. So he tried it the first time he worked, tried it the second time he worked. And let me tell you, Black Mentor is a very cheerful giver. My daughter, they do birthday, Black Mentor go dash her 1 million. The other one, they do birthday, dash her 500,000. That's how he is. So he attracts the kind of people that he is. You too like to bill me, and I go still bill you. No vex, you be my guy, love you, die. But I go bill you, you must chop that billing. It doesn't mean I don't love you. It doesn't mean I do. By the way, Black Mentor's wife is having her own mentorship class real soon. She's going to join us live, and she's one of the sponsors for Clash of the Supporters this week. So look out for it. All the information will be given out this week, so you guys can all prepare yourselves. You know, especially you women that don't know how to combine colors. Some of you just combine color like Daddy Freeze. Me, as I did like this. Forget say this cap yellow. I like the shape of the cap and the look. I don't look at the color. I can wear light green here, then wear red pant and wear green shoe. I could just wear everything. But Black Mentor wife could teach you how to combine colors. We go help you, especially those of you looking for job interviews, those of you who want to grow on social media, those of you who just have something to offer. You definitely need somebody like that to guide you. I'm bringing her very soon, so watch out for that. Of course, they're going to pay. They know I don't joke with that. But already they've sponsored Clash of the Supporters. So in between, I'll give a little bit of info on the products coming. So watch out for that. See Black Mentor wife. She's prepared. Black Mentor provides opportunity. Preparedness meets opportunity. Finish. There's nothing like Destiny Helper. Are you prepared for your own opportunity? When opportunity comes, are you prepared for it? Are you prepared for your opportunity? Let's work on. Someone said, what's her IG handle? Black Mentor, please type your wife IG handle. Sharp, 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 sharp. Please type your wife IG handle. They don't they request for her. The promo don't they work. What Destiny Helper cannot do does not exist. Those are the kind of things they tell you. So the reason why some of you are stuck in the rut is because there's nothing to you. And many of you, like for instance, you go and meet Pastor Toby. I carry you to go and meet Pastor Toby. For instance, I'm just using Pastor Toby as a random example. And then you are wearing fake Gucci. It's better I carry you to go. Someone like Simply Vic does not wear Gucci. He wears, what is it called? Giga. But he dresses up neat. Last time we went, he was wearing, there was a watch he was wearing, lovely watch. I think I have one of, I think it was an Oris. I also have an Oris in my collection. You know, they could have a conversation. But if I took him there and then he's now wearing fake Rolex, fake Gucci, PT go tell me, say, next time they go, that your guy, no? Because he go rob us shame. He go come be like all of us, they wear fake things. Let me not vex with you. There are some people, I have different sets of friends. Some people say, it's not Christ-like. I have some friends that I cannot carry some friends into their setting. Because when you get there, what are you going to say? And I also know some of my friends have settings that they cannot carry me to inside, because if I get there, what am I going to say? And I will be angry. I will not be angry. You need to understand. So sometimes when you work on yourself, sometimes when you have a lot, now let me give you an example here. Someone who's well read, who dresses well, higher than someone who is ignorant. Your chances are always higher when you have something to offer. Sometimes all you need to offer is a conversation. I've taken some people to some events before, and after the conversation, the guy that I went to meet them said, look, let me have your number. I don't even need to say, this is my guy, or help him. The guy don't already ask you, say, let me have your number. I think we should have this conversation again. You don't step into, it's not destiny help. You don't step into something that will better your lot. Keep the conversation going. Sometimes it's about what you can offer. Let me tell you, when you get, some people get there, they are too quick to try to sell their products. Oh, I just invite you to a place. Let me give you an example. This last holiday I went to with Pastor Toby. I don't know if this guy was there. I don't know if this guy was there. Simply Vic. I think this was Simply Vic was there. I think Simply Vic was there that particular occasion. One of my friends, Mo, just came. Me too, when I sit down with Pastor Toby, I know who I they invite go that setting. No be just anybody you go, you just invite. So I brought him, Pastor Toby looked at him. You understand? Mo sit down. Now we been converse. Now I showed him what Mo does. More. Pastor Toby he's one of the top pilots in Nigeria. So looking at his handle, looking at his pictures, Baba, we end immediately the converse. We're there for another 1 hour. Mo was giving us gist and updates. You understand? He had something to offer. That is what you should control. What do you have to offer? If you meet your destiny helper every day. I don't believe in that nonsense called destiny helper, but you meet people that can help you grow in the ladder. Look at someone like Black Mentor. Now, somewhere I meet him. I like his spirit. Of course, I always advise people, any decision you take financially, don't call Daddy Freeze, or Daddy Freeze is not responsible for any financial decision you take. Because I also take decisions where I lose money, and I don't hold anybody responsible. Yeah, so another thing I noticed with Nigerians, they're always looking for, they will not, there was one lady I helped her, and she is currently earning about $6,000 a month in Nigeria. Do you know she did not call me to even say thank you? Now me can't call my guy one day, say, come, have you sorted this girl out? I said, yeah, that. Did she tell you? So, you see, that same thing I was able to do for her, I can do it for anybody, but you don't have it. Do you understand? She had it, she didn't know what to do with it. It has nothing to do with Bitcoin. Nothing to do with Bitcoin. Zero. Now, someone said your network determines your net worth. Partially true. If you do not have what it takes to be in a certain network, you will be their friend, you will drink beer with them, but they cannot help you. I'll give you an example. I have a lot of friends who are real estate agents, who are billionaires in real estate, but I don't buy house, I don't sell house, and they don't need my platform to sell their house or buy their houses. So we're cool, but it ends there. I know billionaires who have no need for Daddy Freeze. What do they need Daddy Freeze for? But I have people who are not even millionaires, but they need my platform and they patronize my services. So you need to understand that, yes, you have to have a network, and your network has to span across all ramifications of life, because you don't know where you need anybody and you don't know where anybody needs you. But you also need to specialize your circle. You need someone said Ubi always says, when you enter a room full of potential people, know how to behave and when to talk. When I enter a room, I behave like me. The day I pretend to you, then I have to keep pretending throughout the relationship. I don't agree with that doctrine. I'm sorry, Ubi. I totally disagree. Behave like yourself, but when yourself is problem, like if you like wearing fake stuff, that's you. Don't go and borrow. Baba, make I give you one gist. Now still this Pastor Toby. Someone say, Hush Puppy, don't mention your name. Hush Puppy, you see, that's the problem. You are so dull. Hush Puppy, mention my name, that's what. And they've not called me since then till now. Do you know the only people calling me? People that want to copyright my interview with Hush Puppy, because that's the only interview of the Gucci master before he went to prison. That's what they are calling me for. Calling me that what? Because you see me like this, you automatically believe that I am hungry. Because of the way other radio presenters behave, you automatically believe that I am hungry. I said, I worry for your brain. I worry. So because I went to see Hush Puppy will give me a brown envelope. When Hush Puppy comes out, me and him will do interview, and he will tell you if he has ever given me $10 before in his life. Somebody saying, I follow Hush Puppy, we ate in his house because I was eating chicken. Let me tell you why Hush Puppy and I were close. Because they were bashing the two of us. Me, they were bashing me for one reason, they were bashing him for another reason. But we got along. And Hush Puppy is a very likable person. If you meet him one on one, you will like him. The problem is you not met him one on one. The fact that he did something wrong does not remove the fact that he's a lovable person. Do I support what he did? No. But do I like him as a person? Absolutely. The other day I was with Davido. I mean, as I don't mention Davido, make I just keep quiet. Maybe they go. So, and Hush Puppy is a very lovely person. Aside what he did, though, one on one, he is an entertainer. Hush Puppy will entertain you, pass you. Hush. So, listen, there's no such thing as destiny helper. It's one of the really dumb things Pentecostalism came up with. Tomorrow, I'm going to be teaching you some more stuff. Today, I'm going to come out on live as often as I can. If there's any gist update, I will share with you. But I want to tell you something here. You see, evolution, I know some of you don't believe in it. I believe in evolution. I believe it existed. I believe we came from monkeys. I know a lot of you will not say no, but I say I believe in evolution. And evolution is very plausible. I can argue it up and argue it down. Your pastor will not want you to believe it. It's your business. But you see, there's a part of evolution that I like. It's the fish to reptile transition. You see, according to the evolutionary, ancestry or line, it was fish. From fish came amphibians. Amphibians evolved from fish. Then reptiles evolved from amphibians. Now, each time there is an evolution, it doesn't mean reptiles, because reptiles evolved from amphibians, it doesn't mean amphibians stopped to exist. They were also there. The one I like the most is from amphibians came reptiles, and from reptiles came birds. So Christianity is the fish. From the fish of Christianity came the church. The church is the amphibian. From the amphibian came the reptile. The reptile is the Catholic Church. From the Catholic Church came the bird, reptile that can fly, the Pentecostal Church. All the thing with the reptile, all the characteristics of the reptile, now it can fly. That is how Pentecostalism is. They disagree with the Catholic Church. They say, oh, we don't want to be part of them. They are this, that. That's the same way the Catholic Church disagreed with the Jews. We don't want to be part of them. No. Pentecostalism took Catholic doctrine and flew with it. They say Catholic people worship Mary. Pentecostals worship Geo chair. The chair of Geo is a god in Pentecostalism. So they created the opportunity for these numerous mindless doctrines. Doctrines like your destiny helper, my destiny helper, locate me. These are the real foolish things that Pentecostalism has not only encouraged, but given flight to. Pentecostalism has given flight to stupidity, as in all of a sudden your stupidity has wings. There's nothing holding your stupidity anymore. You can be as stupid as you want to be. You can get a master's degree in stupidity and go on and apply for a doctorate. That is Pentecostalism. Your stupidity knows no cap. So, here's my advice for you. There is no such thing as a destiny helper. It only dwells in the minds of buffoons that have taken flight. What you need is preparedness for your opportunity. Go and prepare yourself. Opportunity will knock your door. If you are not prepared, your destiny will remain on the path it is, even though nobody can alter it. That's why it's called destiny. Your destiny will continue down the rugged road it is going. Thank you all so much. God bless you. I'm going to come back as often as I can today to keep gisting with you. But know it at the back of your mind somewhere, in the deep recesses of your brain, that Daddy Freeze loves you and he doesn't want you to get scammed by religious people. Please send me cups and stars and all those nice things you send on TikTok. If you enjoyed the message, do send some. Thank you all for sending. Oh, somebody sent stars on Facebook. Let me greet them all. Prince Collins sent me 50 stars, and Kendro Agbola sent 99 stars. Then my darling sister Ima Okele, she is so sweet, woke me up this morning to go and settle fight between my two brothers who have decided to fight with themselves and bring me to sadness. Thank you so much, Ima Okele. That's so beautiful of you. Thank you for sending me stars. Love you, sis. Send me a whole 1,000 stars. For those of you who are watching on Facebook and TikTok and everywhere else, oh wow, somebody sent me flowers on TikTok, a rose. Thank you all so much. TikTok people, I love you. Share the message. Let people hear it. Let people know that there's no such thing. My darling Miss Thickness. We have a very big community here. Big shout out to you, Miss Thickness. Love you, love you, love you. Miss Caroline, can you DM me if you want to send me money? Please do. If it's about your problems, you can also share. I will talk to you about it. Now, tonight at about 10 o'clock, my Uber driver, that's how I was telling you the story of how it took me 2 hours to get parking. So I finally got parking in front of where we're staying. So I did not want to lose it. So we called 2 Ubers. One of the Ubers did not charge me money. And I've invited him, he's going to keep his name anonymous, to share his story. He is a divorced Muslim who got married to a divorced deeper life babe. That story is a story you should not miss at 10 p.m. tonight. So go and get your stars ready. We buy plenty stars. I tried to stifle that sneeze, but it just had to come. Thank you so much for those of you who said bless you, and for those of you who didn't. No worries. So you love to hear that story. So I'm going to bring the guy live. That someone said, I saw people line up to pray on Adeboye's chair. We all saw it. We all saw it. And it saddens me. And the world is evolving away from that level of religious unscholarliness. There is no anointing in your pastor's hand, let alone his chair. There's no anointing in your pastor's hand. You know, one guy was telling me that he freeze the oil on my pastor's head. I say, if your pastor get oil, make it come do debate. Let's debate on tithing, for instance. Tithing, let's debate on it. Let your pastor come. Shebi he has oil on his head. Let him come now. Shebi when he sits down like the oil dey head, as he dey talk, that the face go just no go, you won't fit talk again. I just like this. There's no oil on anybody's head. There's just preparedness meet opportunity. They were prepared to lecture Bible to a country who was looking for someone to lecture them Bible and tell them about destiny, help, and all these things. There's a demand and supply. It's as simple as that. If there's no demand for their gospel, they will be broke. But you create the demand for the gospel and they give you the supply. They supply the gospel. The gospel, if you can call it that. So, thank you all so much. Oh wow, someone just sent me 2,500 stars. I know say no they pass black mentor. Now behavior black mentor. Thank you so much. I love you, bro. You're my brother. So take good care of yourselves, guys. Thank you, all of you for showing up. And don't worry, later on tonight, we're going to have that conversation. And by the way, the guy didn't charge me for the Uber. So unfortunately, I can't mention his name because he's shy, but I appreciate him. And we're going to talk about divorce and why divorce is not only something you can do, it is something that I learned a lot from my divorce. When I entered this new marriage, me and this, but our head correct too. All that behavior, if you do it like this, you do it with the respect. You know, you've been beaten before, so you don't want to mess up. You don't want to mess up. It's so much easier to relate with a divorced woman or a divorced man than it is with it. Those singles, they still believe, say, you cannot divorce, we cannot. When they don't, when you go through the court case alone of divorce, when they line up like 6 cases in front of you, you begin to use toothpick, they pick them like a suicide plate. Your head go correct. So guys, that's as far as we can go. Thank you for sending me stars. Thank you, Ima Okele, especially. Thank you so much. Thank you, the Black Mentor Joseph Nantoma, and big shout out to Joseph Nantoma's wife, who is also really, really amazing. Thank you all so very much, and God bless you.